What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back for another FFTV magazine, but this time we going straight track talk. And on today's track talk, we got a real special one. And when I say special, I gotta look into my camera. I got a real special one. I have Miss Atlanta. I have the spitters of the spitters. When I tell you this, I don't even like calling her an artist because she's a rapper. She will rap. She will put bars together. I have the most beautiful Asianae with me. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. The intro is impeccable, honestly. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to sit here and just collect my flowers. Hello.
Well, we got a lot more, okay? Shout out to the Mermaid Gang.
Shout out to men that notice. Hello.
Okay? Shout out to everybody who... Let's tell the people how this came together, okay? So, Asianae is not a stranger to the platform, right? She was on the IG Live. She has been on 2 magazines. So, I know FFTV is not a stranger to Asianae.
Correct.
Right? But the one thing that the people want to know is, number one, you are from the south side of Atlanta.
Correct.
South side.
South side.
South side.
Yeah.
But they said Fonz. We know where she's from, but what is her background? So now I'm going to give you the floor.
Okay. So for everybody that don't know, well, first I'm going to introduce myself. I go by Asianae, a.k.a. Miss Hurricane Nae. If you nasty or if you ain't. Hello. I'm from the south side of Atlanta, though, but to really give a real, I'm going to break it down for you because you my brother, right? So I'm going to tell them everything. So I was born in Maryland, Temple Hills to be exact. I moved here as a baby to the west side. So I was there till 8, went to Mary McCott, Bethune, like Magnolia Park. If you know, you know. You from Atlanta, you know the vibes. All right? So I really moved to the south side at 8, but once I moved there, it was like, this is when I'm really beginning. You know, as an adolescent, it's like, you know, you just going through the motions. But at 8 is when I really got into me. So the south side is really just like, you know, a mixture of people from the city, a mixture of people from the suburbs all into one area. And just growing up, just trying to figure it out. Figure it out outside every day. I come from the area where we was outside. We ain't know nothing about the phones. We had that dial. We had them house phones. You know what I'm saying? And music just always helped me get through stuff. I went through a lot of stuff as a kid. A lot of stuff like in school, just period. I was a good kid though, AB, honor roll, hello. But you know, at home, everything wasn't always gravy, right? So I grew up my dad in film. He worked on multiple movies, multiple TV shows, multiple music videos. So I grew up just seeing him in the film world. My mom also had a voice, never had a career in the music industry, but she had a neo soul voice. So like just shout out to my mom. So just going off of that, that's just kind of where I'm from. Oh, and I cannot forget my siblings. 2 sisters, 1 brother. So I'm the middle child, the chosen one. Yeah.
See, look at us. We got that in common. Shout out to my siblings. I got 2 sisters, 1 brother.
Yeah, I'm really the mama in the group. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just speak the truth.
Okay, then. So what got you into music?
What got me into music? I am music.
I do believe that.
I think music is more so an instrument. Music is more so a feel. Music is an energy. And like growing up, as I said, trials and tribulations, music has always been my diary. Like, you remember, I don't know if V103 still have it, but you remember The Quiet Storm?
Of course.
So at night, my dad used to be like, you know, they had the time on the TV. Put the time on the TV.
What's that right there?
When the time on the TV go out, the only thing you can do is listen to the music.
That's
so
right.
We was on the R&B vibe, Quiet Storm every night, so that resonated with my soul. So R&B was really like, you know what I'm saying, you go through something, put on an R&B because it had feeling to it.
That's right.
And so music was always a feel, another scapegoat for emotions for me. So that's the background. But I was dating a rapper at the time.
Okay.
And we would be in the studio and his bars wasn't barring, you know? And in my brain, you know, I'm a real, like, submissive woman, though. Like, I'm not going to overdo my dude. I'm going to play my position. So in my head, though, I just couldn't help it. I'm thinking of bars. He's in the yo. Like, I'm thinking of him. But I'm just sitting there like, oh, my God, like, he should say this. But I never said nothing. We break up. Something with just, like, God always do this to you, right? My brother was doing beats. He started sending me beats. I'm like, So I tried it. I used the voice memo. I'm just recording myself, and I'm just listening back to it. I'm like, damn, this sound good. So I just went to the studio. Like, I started investing all my money into the studio because the type of person I am, I'm a hustler. If I believe in something, if I could see where a vision could go, where it could potentially go, I'm willing to just, like, you know, put myself in there. So I just started going to the studio. I made my first song, and I'm like, I'm going to just keep trying it. And over time, it was just like something that couldn't leave me. Like, I wake up every day. Music is on my mind. How can I compose this? How can I do this? How can I change the culture? So it just embodied, like, I just embodied it, like.
And that you do, right? Because if it's one thing that I know about you is I'm going to get bars.
For sure.
I'm going to get, and it's funny that, you know, that's kind of the one thing that put you into it was hearing somebody not bar, right? Which is.
It wasn't terrible. If he sees this interview, I don't think he was terrible.
We say his name.
It could be better.
So what do you think you contribute to the music game as a female artist? Because as we know right now, the female artists have taken over, right? The rap game right now is female music. Right. So tell me what you contribute to the music game.
I just feel as though my voice is an instrument. I feel as though I can just do different bars. I can relate. Like, I'm like your homegirl. Like, I can make a club record. I can make a singing song, and it all makes sense. So I'm just the one that we can sit right here, we can talk, and I can make a song, and you can be like, damn, I feel this. I'm just the voice. I'm just the voice, and I'm authentically the voice. I ain't putting on. I ain't doing too much. I'm just, you know, I'm in my position. We bring a lot of positivity. You know, a lot of women these days bring hate, they bring jealousy, they bring envy, and I bring the love into the industry, and I feel like that's what it's missing. It's missing the bars, the showcasing of that. Yeah, the showcasing of the bars.
You know what's crazy about you saying that? That's actually my next question, right? So we vibing right now because you're talking right to me, okay? Why do you think that is? Why is it that the female artists don't come together as much? Because, like, as we know of right now, the top of the rap game is Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, right? They can't. They tried.
Shout out to the queens.
They tried. And I'm a huge Nicki Minaj fan because I think Nicki Minaj brings bars. Right, I'm a huge Cardi B fan because I think Cardi, she does bring bars too. We can believe that, but I think she brings out the fun in music.
Yeah.
Right. So with that being said, because we know their situation, we don't even got to talk about them. Why do you think the female artists aren't coming together like they should?
I think for one, we're in a very weird space with the music.
Yes.
I feel like we're in a change.
Yes.
Like, you know, and all the time, I don't feel like it just has to be about the bars because music is in a change. And like ever since the pandemic, we have TikTok now. So now we have different fan bases, different genres of female rap that you can tap into. So I don't discredit the next woman like Sexy Red, cheer on. Because guess what? I don't make that kind of music, but it's a lot of women like her.
Yes, it is.
And that's the great thing about music is that you open different avenues to relate. Everybody not like a Nicki Minaj or Barbie, a cute girl. Some people like Scarlett, you know, hood, raw.
Shout out to Scarlett.
Shout out to Scarlett. I'm speaking on these women because I respect it.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? I respect the art of the music.
That's right.
But a lot of reasons why women don't click up is because of envy, jealousy, scared. You scared somebody gonna be bigger than you, not knowing God made a calling for everybody. Yeah, so even if I supersede you, that's where you were supposed to be at, and this is where I'm supposed to be at. So, and that's one thing that I really hate, because it's like, dang, you can't be real. You know what I mean? You have to play a game. It's like we're all systematically playing this game. Like, I can't really be too close because I don't really know you. It's hard. We fought for years to have a voice. How long we fought to have a voice? How long? And now the women taking over. So why y'all, man, these men will get in the studio and they'll click up just because you got 10,000 views, 10 million views, they'll click up because you hot. You got 10 million views, I got to unfollow you. I'm scared. I'm scared now. Yeah, we got to do better as women. And I mean we, because we all come as a whole. So if 1 or 3 or 4 people, you know, click up and they start resonating, then y'all start like-minded thinking it could change. But if not, it's never going to change.
Ooh, you preaching. What's the Sunday?
Nah, it's Virgo season on the way though. So I'm Virgo season on the way, so you know I'm just speaking of facts.
Okay, then. So
sometimes you gotta just speak facts, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Call a snake a snake. Call a lion a lion. Hello.
I'm a lion, so I feel you on that. Okay, so with that being said, you are a signed artist.
Yes.
Okay, shout out to that.
Shout out to my label, Break 'em Off Music Group. Hello, we in the building. You know the motherfucking vibes.
Break 'em off. Listen, and the cool thing about Break 'em Off is they've been showing love to FFTV from the beginning, right? So, and it's hard to get labels to show that type of love.
Oh, yeah.
Because labels normally, or especially out in the open, right?
Yeah.
Because most of the time labels want to do that business behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So they want to make it seem as if, everything is natural.
Right.
Which is cool because this is natural. I met you naturally. We interviewed naturally. Everything became natural. So it's all the same anyways. But tell and talk to the people because you are signed to the same label as that man Bone Crusher. Okay? An Atlanta legend. So how is it being signed to a legend like that and with a legend like that and to a label that developed a legend like that and under the same type of artist development as a legend like that?
So first, I'm going to just say shout out to my label again because honestly, like, if you don't know, if you know, I was hustling before I got into this. Like every dollar I made, I was putting it into the music,
yes,
literally. Like, and I prayed for a situation that I could grow within, and that seeing my talent didn't restrict me and just put me on a higher plateau. So shout out to my label. But as far as Bone, a lot of people don't know, I went through artist development. Mm-hmm. So everybody during the pandemic, y'all getting these loans, y'all doing it, and that's great. But guess what? We was waking up every day. They made me go to the gym. Then after that, we go in the Bone Crusher for 3-4 hours. I'm sitting in front of him. He's sitting just like that. Y'all can't see him. They behind the camera. 2 people, him and his wife. They like, what your storefront look like? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? I start performing. I'm twerking. He like, we gonna try that over again. Like it was very crucial, very crunchy, like, and I appreciate it. He's a very well-spoken person.
Yes, he is.
And he just made me see this music industry for a business. And cause really that's like really what it is.
That's
like,
a fact.
It's the music business, like, and he made me see it from that standpoint. So shout out to Bone. But being on a legendary label, and Bone was the first artist to be signed to a major label on Break 'em Off Music Group.
That's correct.
It just feels amazing, honestly.
Yeah, especially when you get that type of support, right? Yeah. And I'm one of those, as everybody knows that's on my platform, we're signed over here, we're signed to Empire. So we done took the deal too, right? And I tell artists all the time, what do we do this for? Right?
Platform.
That's what I thought.
It's the platform.
That's what I thought. I thought that the whole reason of expanding was to expand. And the only way to expand is collaborate, right? Like just us doing this interview right here, I get to expand because I'm bringing a signed artist with a social media following that is bananas. So that's going to breed and leak to me. Right. Just like anything that I have going on and any artist that I got going on, they're going to bleed to you.
Cross promotion.
Come on now.
We love it.
Come on now. So, I just like to speak upon signing to labels because a lot of time people are pushing this underground and independent, which I love underground. I love independent. But what are you worth? Right. If you ain't worth nothing, you got to find a way to get worth something.
You just got to make it make sense for you. What do you want? What do your situation look like? I could have been signed to a major label. It's like, what does it look like for you? And, you got to know that for yourself, and you cannot allow anyone else to know that for you because it can get crooked. It could get weird. It could get very vague, but it's really black and white.
Talk that talk now. Yeah. Talk that talk. Okay, so let's jump back into some of your earliest days, okay? So what is your earliest memory of music?
My earliest memory of music is I was in the Stepdaddy video, Hit Semi Sam. I told you my dad worked on videos. Y'all can go check me out. One of the main girls in there with the pink shirt on as a kid with the big hair. That's me. So that's one of my earliest memories of music.
So how do you maintain being an artist and being an entrepreneur?
Ooh.
Because artistry,
this
artistry stuff though now is invading your privacy.
Oh yeah.
So how do you do that? How do you separate from public life to private life?
Well, see, me, I'm kind of good at it because what I want you to know is what you will know.
Ooh.
And if you find out, I don't never have to speak on anything.
Ooh.
And that's the difference. Like, I'm not gonna even give you the satisfaction. If that's what you think it. I sleep peacefully every night by the grace of God. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's jump away for a second. Let's jump away and let's go to some off music topics. Okay. So
Let's get fun.
Let's get fun. So we love tattoos. Okay.
I'm tatted. You see
come
me.
on, that's where we going. Cause I got tats. So I'm tatted up.
Shout out to Pharaoh.
Okay. So how many tattoos do you have?
I can't count.
Okay, I lost count too. I ain't gonna get that.
Honestly, I can't count, and I never thought I would be tatted like this. Like, I just was talking to my friends back there, like, I'm gonna get another tattoo. Tattoo is another form of art to me.
Yes, it is.
Like, all of my tattoos are meaningful. We're just gonna go with the sleeve.
Okay.
It's like giving mermaid, as you can see. My first tattoo says "Stay strong," because honestly, you look down, look up. Like, if I ever look down, look at my wrist, look up, stay strong. You know what I mean? Music, I'm a musical genius. Mermaid, because that's who I am. We live freely every day. So everything is meaningful.
There it is. I think I got all meaningful tats. I don't quite. I mean, most of them are meaningful.
It was meaningful at the moment.
It was meaningful at the moment.
And that's all that matters.
You know, I got a lot of crowns because a brother think he's a king.
And you are. You don't think you are. You
That's
say
right.
what you
That's
are.
right, because I am. Because I am, okay? Now, with the internet, right? The internet likes to blow things up. So how do you deal with the internet haters and the
I don't play
trolls?
internet games. You better look at my comments. I ain't responding.
I do see that.
Honestly, I gotta be bored. Like, the other day, somebody commented on a video that had nothing. I had on clothes. I was rapping, and they said something like, what did they say? They said, you look like you should be blah, 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 or go shake some booty, or whatever. I just responded kindly and said, suck a dick, because I just feel like at this moment, that's what you need to do, because you're so interested in me. You need to go on the other side and suck a dick and see how that life is.
Let them do it.
You know, I'm always going to be me. If I'm twerking, if I'm rapping, that's Nate. The haters be helping me. I appreciate
They
y'all.
do.
Y'all add to my following count. Thank you.
They do. They do.
Honestly, it adds to my following count, so I cannot be mad.
Right? And we have more that we're going to do because we're going to do a photo shoot.
Yes.
We got a photo shoot coming. So with the photo shoot, how many outfits are you doing in the photo shoot?
It's giving 2 to 3 looks.
Okay, 2 to 3 looks.
2 to 3.
Now, what were some of the things that you want to go? Because we do have your stylist in the house.
Yeah, shout out to Visionary.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you like to like? What? How do you do that? How do you get dressed? How do you put your stylist in to know what you got going on? What are some of the things that you do to make sure that your style is where you want it to be?
So if I'm working with somebody, they kind of already know the vibe. And so now it's like I used to go for super, and we're still her, right?
Okay.
But it's like you don't have to just pop out like that. It could be edgy, but still cute. Like,
that's right.
It could look like it's acceptable. You might can get it, but that's it. Like,
that's right.
It's not giving, come get me. It's like, oh, you might have a chance, but nah, I might not have a chance. It's like giving question.
That's it.
Yeah, but I don't never want to do too much because it's way more than the looks. Like, my body is just a shell. Like, so it's like, yeah, get into the looks for sure, but the style is more important. Like, right now I have on mermaid fish scales because I am the leader of the mermaid gang.
Talk to him.
We had to put the chain on. We went very purple, you know. It's always just a combination of swag, style, and edge.
How is the experience traveling? Right, because you're everywhere. Like you just said, you're in and out of the city. How is it traveling? Because being on the road so much, how do you feel about that? Like, what's your feedback about traveling?
You know, I love it. I love just going to different cities and seeing that they know the music, just seeing the different. Because I traveled out the country as my older years, but like, as a kid, like, we wasn't traveling. We was in Atlanta. We couldn't, like, so it's cool just going, seeing the different swags, the different food. Like, I was on tour with Lotto. That was the time that I really was able to go to different states that I've never traveled to.
That's a fact.
It's just experience. Like, I'm all about the experience, and it's just not me experiencing it. You know what I mean? I have a team. I have friends. So all of that in one is just, it's a blessing.
Now, we're here promoting music, and I know we haven't talked about it yet, but we're here promoting music. So before we get to what we're promoting, What is the tour? What was the tour experience like, especially being on a tour with such a major artist like Lotto? What was it like? Because not only did I get the pleasure to watch every step of the way, right? Because we did our interview before all of that. What was it like going on tour and being on tour and seeing the different faces and knowing and seeing how many people knew your music already?
Honestly, I feel like a chicken that got its head cut off.
Okay.
In a good way, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was running around, like, literally, we'll wake up. This is the day. We'll wake up. We out the house. After we get out the house, we might be going to sound check. After sound check, we getting food. We talking. We laughing. We performing. I'm turning the fuck up. I'm setting the tone. I'm doing my thing.
Facts.
Then if you ever see my show, you know the energy is high. You know nobody can fuck with me on that stage.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, he gave it to me. Go ask your mama. Don't ask me. And yeah, so it's a vibe.
Talk that talk.
We would go to the merch table, and then we would go outside, get fucked up, and then we were on to the next city. And then you know, it's a little hydration on the way, but it was like adrenaline. And the best part about it was coming home. Being home at the Tabernacle, seeing that on Amazon Music, like me. Like it's a blessing. Like I keep saying that, you know what I'm saying, everything a blessing to me. I'm gonna bless everything. It's a blessing. It feels great. But I be moving so quick, so many opportunities. Like I've only been doing this my 3rd year being signed.
That's right.
So I haven't been doing this so long, so it's just like it be coming like this. Like I don't even have a time to sit down and be like, damn, like I've never even had that moment yet. I just get up and I pray and I keep going.
What are we promoting?
We're promoting Moving and Dress because they're moving a motherfucking skirt today. Hello. It drops August 11th on all platforms. Me featuring Big Homie Tiny. It's a vibe. It's a TikTok. It's an anthem. Like, anybody can vibe with it. Like, it's sundress season. Let's go. Wake the fuck up.
Give me the vibe when you were making the track. Give me the vibe of the studio.
So, honestly, the track was sent to me.
Okay.
She already had the hook on it.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, so she already had the hook. She had her verse on it. And it was like, I sent it. Well, they sent it to me. He's like, you know, you want to get. I'm like, fuck yeah. So we recorded the song. You know what I'm saying? And after we heard it, we was like, this the one. Yeah, but we've been holding that for just a little few. But because, you know, I ain't really dropped a single since S-Walk. We really just been throwing songs out.
That's a fact.
And moving, booked every weekend. So,
talk to him.
You know, this is my first single since S-Walk, and I did 1 million with S-Walk.
Yes, you did.
So I'm very excited. The growth is there. And, yeah, it's one of them ones, man. It's one of them ones. And then also, too, I can't forget, I'm dropping an R&B melodic song just to give y'all a taste of that R&B July 28th. It's a vibe. What You Need, featuring Mitch, platinum guy. So if you don't know him, check him out. That's a vibe. So be locked in. July 28th, August 11th. It's lit.
This is going down. Yeah. Well, Asianae, it has been a pleasure. Give them a quick drop on where they can find all your music, your social media. But if they don't know about that, that's on them. But let's give them a quick drop. Let them know your social media. And then we going to move on to the photo
We going to move in the dress. I'm just playing. But what's up, y'all? I go by Asianae, a.k.a. Miss Hurricane. If you don't know, you need to know. I'm on all social platforms at The Asianae, TheAsianae. If you savvy with TikTok, I'm on there. Hurricane season. It's like that. Follow me. I do follow back. Like, I don't even, but just don't be on that disrespectful shit. But we follow back over here. She's shout out to the Mermaid Gang and the Shark Boys too. We gotta do that. She's really what you would call and what I would call a queen. Asianae, we appreciate you stopping through. Shout out to FFTV, the motherfucking best network you would ever find. And what we say though, black on. Black on. Black on. FFTV.
Yo, what's your flavor? What it taste like? What it feel like? Will it feel good if I put my you know what inside of you? Bet you like it, bet you love it. Girl, come get you some of it, yeah. I ain't nothing like your lame boyfriend, he the worstest. I just wanna drop all of these bands in your purses. You know that you killing all these bitches where the hearses. Baby, tell me you gon' ride out here driving, won't reverse. You need a need, trips overseas, designer from head to your feet. No stress, good sex in the sheets. Hair, then nails and feet. Girl in my phone, delete. Baby, I'ma make you fall. And my love is deep.
We gon' get lit in a two-seater. Rich nigga, but a backbeater. I ain't scared, I let you in. This a queen, but ain't seen one. Show me y'all, I ain't regular. Shit, you lucky and schedule. gradual. That pussy hitting like some medical. Get a little, become a better, yeah. Buy me some lean, white up Belize, and I'm running foreign to foreign. I'm the prize, and I need showing. These bitches can't be my opponent. Show me something I ain't seen. Bring me something from a dream. Say that you love me, but I don't believe. Gotta show me what you mean.
Nothing like
Get it, bitch. Get it, bitch. Get it, bitch. Get it, bitch.
BBW, show them titties, bitch. Make your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Touch your booty. Touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty.
If you give me back shots too. I don't want your man, but he want me. And he get weak when I put my hands up on my knees. Got me walking like a slut, talking like a slut. And if that nigga give me back shots, better put shit in my gut. You see this ass, the way it jiggle in my dress. I ain't gotta find a nigga who know what to do when I'm making a mess. Cause you be giving them no, and my body be giving them yes. And I want a nigga who giving me bread, to giving me sex. Better be good with it, slim, thick, a little hood with it, Tell me to role play. He told me to bend it over, bust it out on his whole face, And I love them girls who know how to move with it, And we love a nigga who know what to do with
Make
it.
your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Touch your booty. Touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Make your hair touch your booty. Booty.
Get it, bitch. Get it, bitch. Get it, bitch. Get it, bitch. Fuck it up, bitch. Fuck it up, bitch. Bend it over. Fuck it up, sis.
And move in the dress. Move in the dress. And move in the dress. Move in the dress. And move in the dress. Move in the dress. And move in the dress. Move in the dress.